Once, long ago, in a peaceful village nestled between rolling hills and quiet streams, lived a young monk named Ananda. He was bright, kind-hearted, and deeply devoted to the teachings of the Buddha. People often said he was like the full moon, serene, glowing with purity, untouched by worldly chaos. But Ananda carried a weakness in his heart, a silent flicker he had never dared to name. That weakness was desire, a longing not for wealth or power, but for the fleeting beauty of the world, especially for a woman he had seen once, by the river. Her name was Maya. She was the daughter of a silk merchant, known across the land for her charm and grace. Ananda had caught a glimpse of her one morning while collecting alms. Her smile was like sunlight dancing on water. From that moment, the image of Maya etched itself into his mind like a firebrand. He tried to let go. He meditated. He chanted. He sought counsel from elder monks. But her face would return to him, uninvited, like a dream he couldn't wake from. The more he resisted, the more she appeared, until one day, overwhelmed, Ananda left the monastery grounds in secret and walked toward the village. He told himself he only wanted to see her, nothing more. He thought, a single look can't harm my path. And so he waited near the silk shop, his heart thudding like a drum. Maya appeared. She was even more beautiful than he remembered, wrapped in a robe of crimson silk, laughter in her eyes, unaware of the storm she stirred within the young monk. Their eyes met, and in that moment the flicker in Ananda's heart roared into flame. She smiled. Ananda returned to the monastery that evening, his mind in chaos. Days passed, but he could no longer meditate. His breath would not settle. His heart was a battlefield, duty against desire, clarity against craving. Finally, he went to the Buddha. The enlightened one sat beneath a Bodhi tree, eyes closed, the world silent around him. Ananda knelt before him, bowed, and said softly, "Master, I am ashamed. I have seen beauty and I am burning with desire. I cannot think, I cannot breathe. Please help me." The Buddha opened his eyes, gazed at him with compassion, and said, "Come, Ananda, walk with me." They walked deep into the forest until they came upon a small clearing. In the center stood a flickering candle, its flame dancing gently in the breeze. "Sit," the Buddha said. He pointed at the flame. "Do you see how the flame flickers? How it reaches out, always hungry, always trembling?" Ananda nodded. The Buddha continued, "Desire is like this flame. It looks small at first, beautiful, harmless. But if fed, it becomes wildfire. It will burn your peace, your clarity, your very soul." Ananda watched the flame, entranced. The Buddha said, "Now, place your hand near the flame." Ananda obeyed and immediately felt its heat. "Closer," the Buddha said. Ananda moved it closer and winced. Closer still. The heat intensified. His skin tingled, then burned. At last he pulled back, gasping. The Buddha smiled gently. "That, dear Ananda, is lust. It promises warmth, but offers pain. It begins with beauty, but ends in bondage." Ananda's eyes welled with tears. "I wanted only to see her," he whispered. "And now," said the Buddha, "you see her everywhere, in your breath, in your mind. She is no longer a woman. She has become your chain." He paused. "Lust is not love, Ananda. Lust wants to possess. Love wants to set free. Lust feeds the ego. Love dissolves it." Ananda lowered his head in shame. "But what should I do?" he asked. The Buddha pointed again at the flame. "Let the flame die," he said. "Do not feed it. Watch it, understand it, and it will fade." That night Ananda sat in deep meditation. He did not fight the thoughts. He watched them like clouds drifting in the sky. He watched Maya's face appear. He watched desire rise and fall. He did not cling. He did not judge. Slowly, the fire cooled, the chains loosened, and at dawn, Ananda felt a peace he had never known before. He returned to the Buddha, eyes shining with clarity. The master smiled. "You have seen the truth," he said. "Desire is not your enemy. Ignorance is. When you see desire clearly, it loses its power." And from that day forward, Ananda was free,